తెలంగాణ సంఘం సగర్వంగా జరుపుకుంటున్నటువంటి ప్రపంచ తెలంగాణ మహాసభల్లో ఒక గొప్ప శాస్త్రవేత్త రావడం జరిగిందండి. భారతీయులందరూ సగర్వంగా చెప్పుకునేటువంటి నాసా వారి పుట్టిల్లు. ఇంకంతకంటే ఏం చెప్పాలి చెప్పండి. కమలేష్ లుల్లా గారు ప్రవాస భారతీయ సమ్మాన్ అవార్డు గ్రహీత, ఎన్నో అచీవ్మెంట్స్కి మూలపురుషులు వారు. చప్పట్లతో స్వాగతిద్దాం ప్రముఖ శాస్త్రవేత్త, నాసా చీఫ్ సైంటిస్ట్ శ్రీ కమలేష్ లుల్లాజీ. వారు వచ్చి మన సభలను ఉద్దేశించి, మనల్ని అందరిని ఉద్దేశించి, మన భరత జాతిని ఉద్దేశించి మాట్లాడబోతున్నారు. లెట్స్ ఇన్వైట్ హిమ్. మరొకసారి గట్టిగా అండి. ప్రపంచం ఒక్కసారి సగర్వంగా మన వైపు చూస్తుంది అంటే ఇలాంటి సైంటిస్టులు కారణం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఏవి ప్లీజ్.
నమస్కార్. Welcome to Houston. My dear friends, as I was waiting here, listening to the beautiful song, listening to the beautiful speeches, my daughter texted me. She asked me, "Dad, what are you doing?" And I said, "I'm learning Telugu language, one of the beautiful, melodious, sweet language of India." My dear friends, Houston is a historic city. Telangana is a beautiful place. So what I will do this evening for next 5 or 6 minutes, take you into space at no cost. Typically, if you have to go into space and learn about how Earth looks like from space, you probably pay $20 million. I'm going to take you on the trip to space. As you sit there, I'll make you a virtual astronaut. Now, before I do that, I want to tell you, I'm very proud of my heritage from India. Bharat is my Janma Bhoomi. America is my Karma Bhoomi. And I love both these bhumis. So Swagatam to Houston, Swagatam to all our visitors from across the United States and India. Welcome to Space City, Houston. The Prime Minister of India in 2015 honored me, invited me, and gave me Pravasi Bharati Award for NRIs. I'm very proud, in spite of the fact I've received 3 NASA medals. This is the most prestigious award I've ever received. So thank you to India, thank you to the Prime Minister. I was very pleased some years ago, before Dr. Abdul Kalam passed away, to welcome him to Houston. He came to Houston, I gave him my book on space shuttle. He was very delighted. And you know what? My conversation with him was that Hyderabad is as important for space exploration as any other city in India. So I want to show you a short video of what we are doing at NASA. I was asked by my friend to come and talk about NASA briefly. And before I do that, I want to thank the organizers of paata for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. And also Mr. Satyanarayan Reddy, Mr. Karunakar Rao, my good friend, probably one of the few good Telugu friends, Dilip Papala, Dr. Papala, and my good friend Dr. Parmar. Give them a big round of applause. So before I show the video, I want to thank you, and I want to learn. I learned one Telugu word, Vandanalu. Vandanalu to all the organizers for inviting me here. Please play the video.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
We are the explorers. We have a need to find what is out there. It is a drive inside each and every one of us. the drive to wonder, to push the boundaries, and to explore. We expanded across our lands, settling new frontiers. We took to the oceans and learned that we could cross treacherous expanses in the pursuit of discovery. And then we took to the skies and flew. But that wasn't enough. We left the planet and redefined what was possible. We flew in space. We walked in space. What once was a melodramatic flight of fantasy became reality. Then, a new generation of spaceships captured hearts and minds for 3 decades and helped build a castle in the sky that is our lasting home in space. We have always looked up. For centuries, we wondered what was on the other side of the sky, and we have begun to answer.
This video shows you how NASA is preparing to explore cosmos and our universe surrounding us. Next slide, please. So, I have a few more slides I can show you, or if you want me, I will go sit down. Do you want to see more slides for about 5 more minutes? Wonderful. So this is a beautiful view of South India. When astronauts go into space and they fly over India, they always tell me, what a beautiful country you have. So this is a beautiful way of South India, and I think beautiful Telangana is shown here somewhere. If you are a good geographer, you can see it. The image that is on my right is at night, and rather on daytime, and this is the nighttime. You can actually see how Earth from space looks beautiful. No borders, no conflicts are seen from space. It's a peaceful picture of Earth we get from space. At Johnson Space Center, we train astronauts, we design spaceships, we control the missions. Only the launching is done from Kennedy Space Center. In the past 50 years, when first President Kennedy came to Houston at Rice University, he challenged NASA to go into space and land man on the moon. You saw on the video how we landed on the moon. Since then, we have had so many programs, and I'll very quickly give you a tour of a couple programs. One of the important things we do is we create astronauts. We train them before they fly into the mission. Every astronaut gets up to two years of training. It is very, very important you know that this is a lifelong commitment. For this time, for 12 astronauts, we had 18,000 applicants. So it's a very, very competitive, tough job to be an astronaut. One of my pleasures is to train astronauts in science payloads at NASA, and this is the most challenging and most exciting work I do. Some of my famous astronauts come from military. This is General Kevin Chilton, commander of the Space Command, United States Air Force. He recently retired. We retired the space shuttle after 31 years of flight, and the space shuttle was used to construct this International Space Station. International Space Station was a huge orbiting laboratory in space that covers size of a football field, as you can see from here. In this laboratory, we actually have partnership with 15 countries, and we hope to do research that will take us farther into space, back to the moon and to Mars. This research is primarily focused on physical sciences, biological sciences, biomedical sciences, and medical sciences. These research efforts we do have applications on Earth. So for example, this is an example of medical research because I wanted to show you some of our friends that are going to CME tomorrow in medical sciences that we prepare human body how to fly into deep destinations such as Mars. The other thing we do is recycle water on space station. So the coffee you drink today on space station becomes water for your coffee tomorrow. We are also working with our commercial partners such as SpaceX, Boeing, Blue Origin, because we want commercial market to work with NASA to take care of low Earth orbit so we can explore deep space and learn new knowledge about human civilization and how we can expand into cosmos. So NASA missions, we are getting ready to go back to the moon under new leadership in Washington, D.C. And eventually our aim is to go to Mars with astronauts, land with footprints in international collaboration with other spacefaring nations. My dear friends, when Houston became a space city, when this particular voice from Neil Armstrong from 1969 was telling Houston that we have landed, I'm going to show you a short 30-second video and end there. Please run the video.
1.5 down. Straight shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward. Drift into the right a little. Ready? Down a half. 30 seconds forward. Just picking up some dust. Got the shadow out there. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. We copy you down, Eagle. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Twink.
So, many years ago, Neil Armstrong told Houston the Eagle has landed. Today I'm telling Houston, Telangana has landed. Thank you very much. Enjoy your visit to Houston and come and visit at NASA. Thank you.